Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Fallout New Vegas Let's Play. The year of our Lord, 2024. I remember. We gotta go talk to old Mr. House, don't we?
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
Eat a little bit of instant mash. Why do I always do this? I always go to the wrong one. What is this? Have I seen this before? I don't know what this is going to do, so I'm going to save. Curiosity's getting the best of me.
This one looks pretty tough.
Targeting.
Was that all?
Why have you done this?
My gosh.
Centuries of preparation. So much good undone.
It's just business. I don't like you.
Fool! To let personalities derail future of mankind. Stupid!
I'll put you back in your tube, good as new. You won't be able to control anything, but I'll let you live.
No! Ruined everything! Exposed germs! A year of life, if at most! I have nothing to say to you.
Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. cool to see, at least. That's not the route I want to take. Because the Brotherhood are monsters. They're racist, horrible monsters. And this guy actually has a plan for the future.
Have you destroyed the Brotherhood of Steel?
Brotherhood of Steel has been wiped out.
Single-handedly destroying a Brotherhood of Steel bunker is quite an accomplishment. Platoons of NCR troops have died trying to do the same. This welcome news comes just in time, as events in the wider world are coming to a head. Aaron Kimball, the president of the new California Republic, is going to visit Hoover Dam to boost morale. Apparently, he hasn't considered the effect on the troops' morale of seeing their beloved leader get his brains blown out by a Legion sniper. I need you to make sure that no harm comes to President Kimball. It's fortunate that you've maintained good relations with the NCR.
What do you want me to do?
Simple. An NCR Ranger named Graham is in charge of security arrangements for the visit. Present yourself to him. Let him know you want to help. Given your reputation, it's a near certainty that he'll accept your offer. Don't dally. The precise time of Kimball's visit is a closely guarded secret, but it will happen soon.
Hey, look who's here.
10-4, brother. Gotta protect President Kimball during his visit. Also, let's go see Yes Man. Let's do that real quick. Right, Crinkleton is Wellington. Yes Man is close by, right? Up here on the left. Is this through this gate?
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night, some girl was pounding up my door all night.
Oh, he's right here. It's been so long, I forget.
Oh! Hi again! Can I help you with something else?
I destroyed the Brotherhood of Steel's bunker.
You really know how to make a robot happy. Seriously, you just made my day. That's 4 down, just 1 to go. What?
Alright. Let's go here.
Time to fight.
Go to Red Rock Canyon and make contact with the Great Khans. Also, quickly, crit chance +3 is kinda crazy. Am I getting attacked so hard? Weirdos. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I don't know why I'm taking her head, but most certainly I'm going to. I have a feeling it might come in handy. Ah, my audio's bugged again. Sweet. Climb this here mountain somehow. Don't know if that's something I'm gonna be able to do. How am I supposed to get over there? Oh man, come on, man. To go around this road or something? Don't see any easy way around. maybe I can finagle my way up here. No. Oh, wonderful. These guys are tough.
Had enough? Attacking me like that. Got a super sledge. 102 damage, or 63 damage, 102 DPS. It's pretty strong, but I'm sure it weighs a ton. I did not mean to take that. I gotta find a way around this mountain. I don't think I've ever been out here.
Kind of reminds me of that DLC we did, though. Music sounds like the DLC from Fallout 4 Far Armor.
I heard from one of Melissa's runners that check-coded bastard got thrown out on his ass.
So the cub enters the wolf's den. What do you want, cub?
You tell me about your people?
You want to hear the story of the great Khans? It's a long one, full of honor, glory, and betrayal. We have suffered, but we will regain our glory.
Maybe you could give me the short version.
In a hurry, are you? Very well, then. The great Khans came east, out of the NCR 14 years ago. We ruled the wastes then, and called no man master. But we underestimated the families of the Strip, and they drove us back to Bitter Springs, where we remained until the NCR arrived and drove us here.
How did the three families defeat you?
They allied with Mr. House, the self-proclaimed master of New Vegas. He supported them with the resources of New Vegas. Weapons, technology, caps. They were better equipped, and we could not stand against them.
What happened at Bitter Springs?
When the NCR came to the Mojave, we thought they would be easy pickings. We raided their caravans, their towns, their camps. They couldn't stop us. At least that's what we thought. They tracked us to Bitter Springs and surrounded us. When our children, our sick and old, fled through a nearby pass, the NCR gunned them down.
It doesn't sound like something the NCR would order.
Oh, they claimed it was a miscommunication, but tell that to those who saw our families butchered. Tell it to the survivors who were banished here.
Yeah, let's talk about something else, bro.
Typical. No reference for history in the younger generations.
Who are you?
You march all the way out to Red Rock Canyon, enter my home as bold as you please, and you have no idea who I am? You've got guts, I'll give you that. Well then, let me educate you. I am the chief of the great Khans. The Khan of Khans, if you like. This is my tribe, and these are my people.
Later.
Farewell.
I've been warned about you. You are perilously close to making an enemy of Caesar, and that is not wise.
What do you think of the Khans?
They're a tribe of fine warriors with many proud traditions and a glorious history. They will be worthy additions to the Legion.
The Legion, huh? So y'all some monsters. Who are you?
My name is Carl. Glorious Caesar has sent me as an emissary to the great Khans as a token of our alliance.
What alliance?
In exchange for great Caesar's promise of all the lands west of New Vegas, the Khans have agreed to fight alongside the Legion when the time comes.
And what's your role with Caesar?
I am one of the Frumentari. It is my duty to scout the waste in Caesar's name and make contact with any tribes that might serve a useful purpose. You might say I'm somewhere between a scout and an ambassador. I'm assigned here as part of the alliance between the Legion and the Great Khans.
What does the Legion want with the Great Khans?
Though they have been cruelly oppressed by the NCR, the Khans remain great warriors. The Legion is honored to have such allies in battle.
Okay, bro.
Speak then. Yeah.
I'd daggum smoke you with this power fist.
I haven't seen you before. What brings you to the Great Khans?
What's your opinion of the NCR?
That's a complicated question. They've done horrible things to our people, to be sure, and I've gladly killed many of their soldiers in battle. But I can't bring myself to hate them the way Papa does. Things would damn sure be better for us if they were in charge than Caesar.
So if you were in charge of the tribe, you'd fight with the NCR against Caesar if asked.
I suppose if asked I would, but that's a moot point because Papa's in charge now, and he's not going anywhere.
Tell me about him.
Papa is one of the best leaders the Khans have ever had. He's kept us together through all of our hardships, ever since we left California. Bitter Springs changed him, though. He started to really hate the NCR after the massacre, and sometimes I worry that's poisoned his mind.
What do you mean, poisoning his mind?
Nothing. Forget about it. I shouldn't be talking about this with an outsider. Papa?
Tell me about Bitter Springs.
I really don't like to talk about it. Let's just say it was a tragedy, and the NCR is to blame, and we'll leave it at that.
Who are you?
Name's Regis. I'm Papa Khan's advisor and right-hand man. I'm also the chief enforcer of the tribe's laws, so watch your behavior.
So what happens if I just smoke this leader?
Not now, I'm
They all gonna aggro me?
You honor the great Khan. Until... Something else you wanted? Until...
What the hell?
Help!
Watch out!
It's causing a little bit of chaos, don't mind me.
What?
Carl's been in a shitty mood since that big explosion at the fort.
What is this? Why is she gray? How have I not discovered this? Confused. Definitely want to be able to fast travel here. Whoa. Broke my legs.
Still got a bit of a walk ahead of us. Talk fast.
I've talked to this guy before.
2, 3. Damn it, too many syllables. What do you want?
Tell me about the Great Khans.
I can tell you they're a bunch of big dumb jerks with no appreciation for art. I mean, can you believe their initiation?
It's not like you're not happy being a Great Khan. Maybe you'd be happier someplace else.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I can find my true calling, someplace they'll appreciate my poetry. Someplace like the old Mormon Fort, maybe. Do you think the followers of the Apocalypse would take me? I remember all those books they brought us when they visited our tribe.
Why don't you go there and find out?
I don't know. I mean, I'd go myself, but what if they said no? The Khans wouldn't take me back, and then I'd have nobody.
I'll ask them, bro.
You'd do that? Thanks! I mean, I'd go myself, but what if they said no? The Khans wouldn't take me back, and then I'd have nobody.
What do you think about the alliance with Caesar, though?
Huh? Wait, what are you talking about? We're allied with Caesar now? Typical. Nobody tells me anything.
What are you doing?
Nothing really. Just trying to psych myself up to try my initiation. Again.
Sound like you were writing poetry.
Oh, you heard that, huh? Okay, so, yeah, I was writing poetry. I know, it's not a very great con-like thing to do. The followers of the apocalypse came to our camp when I was a kid, and they brought a bunch of old books. I used to read pre-war poetry for hours.
And why isn't poetry con-like?
Have you seen this tribe? If it's not an epic drunken ballad of cracking skulls and hearing lamentations, they think it's a waste of time.
Okay, so what's the initiation?
Everybody has to do it. Well, everybody who wants to be a con anyways. They toss you into the ring there and beat on you for a solid minute.
They get
If you survive, you're in. Sure, maybe not if you're some hulking reprobate like Regis or big to the gills like Jack. I've tried 5 times and still haven't made it. Indulgent. What rhymes with indulgent? If all... No, that's terrible. 1, 2, 3... Damn it, too many syllables.
We'll make 'em pay
Wonder if
for
anything
stabbing
rhymes
us in
with
the back.
Cazador. Silver...
Oh, Benny's long
What?
gone, brother.
Silver
man.
eyes? No, eyes doesn't rhyme. How do you spell just...
Okay, let's stay on task here. Let me go all the way back over here.
Deflate?
Jet lasted forever.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
Oh! Hi again! Can I help you with something else?
Visited the con settlement. That can be ignored.
If you say so, consider them filed away under not to be discussed again. That accounts for all the tribes you needed to get to know. As soon as Mr. House is out of the way, things will be great. There'll be so much I can help you accomplish. Don't stay away too long.
I don't know. This game drives me nuts sometimes, making these decisions. We have time. We might have time to knock this one out.
Need some grub? I got you covered. Cheap and filling.
What are you serving?
Typically, I find it goes down better if I leave people guessing. So what do you say? Want some?
Not until you tell me where you get it from.
I have my little helpers out and about, always looking for fresh things to add to the stew pot. You may have seen them around somewhere yourself. Now deny your hunger no longer.
Okay.
You won't regret it, at least until an hour or so from now.
I need to repair this. Melee plus 5 is crazy. There's some meat to serve out. I'm gonna quit to the menu again because I can't tell if this audio is bugged or not.
What? We're gonna have rat tonight.
The gunrunners ought to help the followers by donating some of that firepower they've got.
Are you here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the rest in the middle of the courtyard.
I met a kid who's unsatisfied with life and the great cons. Will you take him on as a follower?
We're always looking for new members. Does he have any particular talent?
Well, he's a poet, kind of. He's obviously a bright, sensitive soul, and he loves literature.
Excellent. Ezekiel's been after me to find him a new assistant for ages. Tell the boy we'll take him.
Need medical supplies?
Rates of injury and illness in Freeside are very high. Supplies don't last long.
What do you need?
Med-X, Radaway, and Fixer are Freeside essentials. I can't pay you for any supplies you bring in, but I could discount the charge for our services.
Deal.
Just come see me when you've got some supplies to turn in.
Seems like you need a steady supply, not just whatever I can grab.
So far, the Crimson Caravan won't cut us a deal. If you can convince them or some other merchant to work with us, I'll discount supplies to you.
Who do you think might be willing?
You might ask around at Mick and Ralph's, or go see the Garretts, though I suspect they're too busy poisoning Freeside to help it out. What do you want to talk about?
Things seem pretty rough over here.
More than rough, it's a damn mess. Freeside townies are constantly picking fights with NCR civilians. Thugs and thieves are always looking for a victim, and the local families are just sitting back making caps on the mess. Freeside is in dire need, but no one has been man enough to step up. The followers can only do so much to stem the tide.
Anything I can do?
There is always something needing done. A few souls here in Freeside could be great assets to the community if they'd kick their addictions. We need a regular supply of medicine organized, but the Crimson Caravan wants too many caps for what we need. Lastly, tensions between the townies and NCR tourists have been going downhill fast lately. A lot of innocent people will get hurt if things blow up.
Okay, where do I start?
The big man around here is the king. Not much happens in Freeside that he doesn't know about. He has the most influence locally, and some of his crew haven't helped the situation by harassing NCR citizens and charging double for water. Some NCR soldiers have been bringing in supplies, but none of it is going to Freeside locals. I've tried to speak to both sides to no avail.
You said something about helping addicts?
Yes, old Bill Ronte and Jacob Hoff. They're not going to kick their habits on their own.
Tell me about Bill.
Old Bill Ronte is an exceptionally skilled machinist. He could fix the problems we've been having with Freeside's water pump, if he sobered up.
What about Jacob?
The Garretts hooked Jacob on chems when he was working for them. Ironic, since he used to homebrew detox chems. He's a natural chemist.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Sobering them up and putting them back to work would go a long way toward helping Freeside.
Where should I look?
In Freeside, the drunks and drug addicts flock in and around the Atomic Wrangler. I'd start there. What?
I got you some meds.
Great! What do you have? How much? Thanks. Anything else? Thanks for the donation. Every bit goes toward helping Freeside. We're pretty short-handed as it is, but I suppose I could spare a few items.
Alright, one thing I need to do for sure is... get rid of that. Get rid of that. So we really just need 45 auto and E-cells. Jeez, I didn't realize I was using that much that much of my carry weight on ammo. Holy crap. What is this place?
The old Mormon Fort serves as the regional hub for the followers of the Apocalypse. I am the administrator for this region.
What do you do here? Actually, who are the followers of the Apocalypse? Because I thought y'all were psychos.
We arose from the boneyards of Edidum years ago. Since then, we have made it our mission to rebuild the wasteland and re-educate its inhabitants. We hope to forge a brave new world free of war and poverty by sharing knowledge and resources. Our primary goal is the free exchange of ideas.
What do you do here?
The followers of the Apocalypse aren't just interested in research. We care for our fellow man and do everything we can to help humanity. Here in Freeside, we provide food and medical services for those in need. We also have organized reconstruction efforts. With the help of Bill Ronte, we were able to install a water pump just west of here, but the Kings quickly took control of the pump.
Goodbye.
What? Hi. If you're looking for medical help, try the other doctors. I'm just a researcher. Not even a particularly good one.
Kind of research.
Oh, you know, finding alternative treatments for common illnesses and injuries, stim packs out of barrel cacti, and other fantastic improbabilities. As far as fruitless wastes of time go, it's quite noble in its aims.
You don't sound too enthusiastic about it.
I'm enthusiastic about helping people, but nihil novi sub sole.
Not the same language Kaiser or Caesar speaks.
Caesar can cite Cato to suit his purpose. Many people have spoken Latin. Some of them were quite pleasant. It's unfortunate that the language is now associated with the gentleman across the river.
Did you learn it?
Not from the Legion, if that's what you're getting at. Books, sheet music, gladiator movie holotapes, bits and pieces here and there. The followers have extensive libraries, but we all draw water from the same old well. Even Caesar.
Nihi what?
Oh, sorry. There's nothing new under the sun. If agave and mesquite were that miraculous, the locals would have figured it out a few thousand years ago.
You need any help?
Me specifically? No. I'm sure Julie Farkas does, though. Lab coat, pointy hair. Answers to the name Julie Farkas, strangely enough. I'm sure she can find something for you to do. It might be kind of depressing and terrible, though. Caveat Samaritanus.
And why do you research instead of providing medical aid?
Not all followers are people persons. Besides, someone needs to do research. I have no problem with Julie sticking me back here. Out of sight, out of mind. There are worse things one can be, though I do admit it is a bit boring. Though it has a noble goal, I don't think this research will yield much fruit. No pun intended.
Where's old spiky hair then?
Evening. The followers are always on the lookout for new friends like yourself.
I got Roy. Wayne. Anybody?
Evening.
Howdy.
Oh. Who are you?
I've been around a while. Currently working for the followers as a gun for hire, but it's getting rather dull. Aside from protecting them from the occasional thug looking to intercept supply shipments, there isn't much to do around here. The one researcher I liked who I could chat up about liquor got transferred. And the rest of the docs are pretty uptight about my kind of fun.
Bet you've seen a lot over the years.
I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. Physical and mental anguish are especially exciting to explore.
That's a bit cryptic.
Hey, who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeal every once in a while?
Okay. What are you doing with the followers?
I joined up looking for a decent paying job. Granted, the pay's all right, but they won't let me kick back and slog a brew at the end of the day. They're worried the filthy drunkies in detox seeing me drink will cause an immediate relapse. I say their rehab effort here is just a revolving door. What do you have in mind?
Any advice to share?
Longing makes the heart grow fonder. But I've always been a fan of hog-tying my lovers to make sure they can't escape.
What's your opinion of Mr. House?
Before or after the human race shot itself in the foot? I've been around long enough to have both opinions, see. Before the war, Mr. House was a famous captain of industry. Robotics, to be specific. Seemed charming in interviews, until he became a recluse. Since the war, though, didn't make a peep for near 200 years. But when he came back strong and killed a lot of people.
What about the Kings?
What about them? Pretty much the sort of gang you'd find anywhere else, just with better clothes. The king himself, though, he's got that something special you can't put a finger on. Too bad he likes girls with skin.
What do you think of the NCR?
I reckon they care about getting water and electricity from the dam, and that's where it ends. The locals here are just an inconvenience to them, something to step over or stomp down. They're here for the resources, plain and simple.
And what about the followers?
I don't know how they do it. They're like saints, those followers. If they didn't charge for their services, I'd think they was crazy. But nah, they're just naive. Warms their heart.
What do you know about the Van Graffs?
Couple of rad scorpions, those two. Gloria is the stable one, but she'd slit your throat if there's a profit in it. Or rather, she'd tell her brother to do it for her. John Baptiste is one of the sicker humans I've had the displeasure of observing.
Tell me about Freeside.
What starts in misery tends to stay there. Freeside wasn't Freeside until 6 or 7 years ago. That's when Mr. House's robots rolled out of the Lucky 38 and started pushing everyone who wouldn't join him off the strip. Lots of folks died. Some scattered to the winds. The rest wound up in Freeside and seemed never to lose the habit of living like refugees. What did you...
I sincerely hope the NCR are getting supplies in place to defend against an attack, because it looks like the Legion has plans for the dam again. What did you want to know?
It's all a fuss about the water pump.
Bill Ronte installed that pump a few years ago, back when he was sober. It was a major improvement for the community. But lately, the Kings have started charging locals to use it, and NCR squatters twice as much. That'll come to no good.
Who are the Kings?
They've been Freeside's gang for the past 5 years or so, ever since Mr. House and his 3 families pushed everyone else out of Vegas. They've done a lot of good for the community, but that seems to be changing. The flood of NCR squatters has been an affront to them. I guess that explains the situation with the water pump. Usually, the king wouldn't let his crew bully folks around like that.
You know about Mick and Ralph?
I know they sell a lot of guns, as if that's what Freeside needs. I hear Mick handles the guns. No idea what Ralph does.
Van Graffs?
Oh, them. They sell energy weapons, which are very popular with better-heeled prospectors looking to explore the wastes. Stay clear of them. Brother and sister are both psychopaths, though at least Gloria is rational. Jean-Baptiste likes killing.
What's the Atomic Wrangler?
A den of iniquity. The Garretts do more than their share to keep the locals drunk or high enough to stay lazy. Their thugs, on the other hand, they keep wired on chems to stay dangerous. What is it with Freeside and brother-sister psychopath teams?
go tell him the good news and then I call it there, eh? Audio's bugged again.
Hey.
What?
Followers have agreed to take you on as a member.
They did? Oh, that's great. Thank you. I'm out of this crummy camp.
Yes, sir, Ski. Alright, guys. I think that's where we stop. As always, shouts out to the patrons. $1 a month, get your name featured in the credits of my videos. The end of my live streams, you also get access to exclusive Discord channels, auto posts when you go live, etc., etc. Till next time.